Once again, it's Trujillo making another brilliant defensive play. And so the pick six that wasn't, this is best case scenario because now there's 0 seconds on the clock. That was the last play of that half. That is incredible. And what a turnaround from 20-6. Harbor Monsters on top. Absolutely incredible. A 24-6 run that Kansas City is on. Well, we thought that could have been one of the problems for Kansas City coming into today. The Harbor Monsters getting that warm-up game in, having a preseason game last week that the Goats did not have under their belt, and it showed early on. The Harbor Monsters came out fast-paced on offense. Their timing was down. They looked crisp. They were hitting everything. Went out to that 20-6 lead. Things were not looking good. And then the momentum swing happened, Dylan. The big fight that broke out ended up causing an ejection. Harbor Monsters currently down one of their starting corners for the remainder of this game after he got disqualified for throwing a punch. And ever since that point, it's been a 26-6 run for the Goats. They have been absolutely dominating. Yeah, and obviously deciding to go with him and Cox both on the field at once. Getting a couple of big bodies in there, almost tight end-esque. And that's the thing that they can do in a league like this with this much space. Just get a big body in the flat and let him rumble. Martinez just running that deep post route. They have gone over the deep middle of the field a lot this season. Kansas City, obviously, likely the fastest team in this whole league. They love utilizing their speed right up those seams. Martinez just beats his man to the post. Martinez, also known as a bit of a talker in this league. It's rare to see him find the end zone and not have something to say about it.
Holland's now going to scramble, throws across his body. This one.
So there you go.
Yes.
Interference in the corner. That'll help. Of course, now 14 seconds left. You really need to make sure it's score on this play.
Now they get it away and running it in. 5.8 seconds on the clock. And that will go as a touchdown.
That's huge.
I believe that's Hollins in there too.
And remember, they're going to have to run that 4th and 15 from their own 5, but lest we forget that, it's only a 50-yard field, so you're still only talking about a 45-yard Hail Mary. Most average people aren't going to be able to throw that, but, for a professional quarterback.
Say untimed down here, and this one is deflected. Smith in motion. Cato pressured immediately. Has to give it to Martinez. Dance around his end zone.
That's a face mask.
That is a face mask, and the flag is down, and Martinez is running with it. Gets a block. Gets another. Ray Martinez! Can you believe it?
Oh, my goodness. It was going to be a free play anyway.
And a face mask on Iowa. It is declined. The score is good for Ryan Martinez.
Now, do you go for 2? And go for the win? No, they're going to go for 1, which is interesting. No, they are. They're going for 2.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, and I tell you, Kerry Galloway has impressed me so far here in the early goings of this game, making the tackle right there. He has been physical, and he has been explosive on the back end, broken up a couple of deep shots to this point, and he's not been afraid, despite being a smaller-framed player, listed at 5'7", 150, but he has stuck his nose in there a couple of times and made some big hits.
In his first year playing at the professional scene, he is feeling right at home here in St. Joe.
And Ryan Martinez, he's been the go-to guy through the air for St. Joe here today. And hey, how about the leadership by Oscar Scott, getting his guys back up to the line in a hurry?
Tolbert.
The Arena Football League, or the Arena League here, not normally known for its high-end tight ends on display. It's normally a finesse speed type of game, as one of the fans down here trying his hardest to get a ball up to the kids in the front row. Went 0 for 2 initially, finally got it to it, but you love to see when the tight ends get involved.
No better time for your first touchdown as a GOAT, Mr. Adrian Tolbert. Surveys, looks, finds Boo Smith. He's got his fingerprints more and more on this ball game, and he gets a big catch there up around the 20 for Boo Smith, the league MVP from last year.
Great touch on that pass from Trujillo as well, just perfectly layered in there over the defender. And I think St. Joseph was arguing that there was blocking downfield before the pass, but uncalled. Boo Smith still looks like he was trying to plead his case, as we'll take a look at the replay. And, yeah, I'm not sure that was officially blocking, just kind of boxed him out like a basketball player. Probably a great no call there from the officiating crew.
Yeah, Raymond Boone trying to plead his case, but again, I mean, looking after that replay, I like the no call there. No flags. Trujillo will dish it off. Tolbert, the big man, 15-10, rumbling past the 5, and he goes! Touchdown, St. Joe!
Unbelievable! And now it all comes down to this conversion. You imagine Adrian Tolbert doing it for the tight ends of the world. Guess who? Boo Smith with the offense generating early, and that's exactly what St. Joseph needed to do. That's how they got the offense clicking early last week, and they go right back to him here once again. Of course, had a bit of a legacy game last year at home against the Iowa Woo with the 3 pick sixes in one game. And he gets things rolling early here. They'll go for 2 right off the bat.
Oh, they're going to say touchdown. That's Ryan Martinez.
When you need a huge play, particularly late against the Iowa Woo, apparently you constantly call Ryan Martinez.
Woo! Trujillo in his own end zone. Pressure coming. Fires down the field, and Thompson's able to bring it down. Laterals it backward. Ryan Martinez, lightning strikes at St. Joe.
Oh my goodness, what a grab by Thompson! And Martinez has done it again! You gotta go for 2 in the lead here, right?
They went for 2 a year ago in the playoffs, did not convert.
No, they're going for 1. Oh, they're going for the tie. What a game!